Morning all. This is Thursday, the 20th of August 2026. Another episode of Science Stuff, and apologies for yesterday because those of a more intelligent persuasion than myself have actually pointed out that I said it was Tuesday yesterday, it was Wednesday. But yeah, we did go for a carvery. Very nice it was too. Spent quite a bit of the evening digesting that. And I don't think, myself personally, two carveries, a small glass of rosé and a 0% Guinness, £30 and 58p, I don't think were too bad, if I'm going to be honest with you. Not saying we're going to do it every week, but it's tempting. Just, yeah, so nice. Turkey and pork. Did Vicky have turkey and beef, I think? But I had turkey and pork, one of the big Yorkshire puddings, roast potato, mashed potato, peas, carrots, cauliflower cheese, some apple sauce. Not a gravy fan. I like gravy on Yorkshire puddings, but I prefer my roast not to have gravy on it. I'm odd like that. So, what to tell you then from this day in history? Not a lot, if I'm being quite honest with you. 4 years ago, I got my new Postman Pat Says Don't Be a Scab t-shirt, which went to help the proceeds of which went to help the whatever union it is that post workers are in. Yeah, I ended up getting another one as well because somebody I work with, Eileen, who I work with, liked it, thought it was funny, expressed the wishes that she'd got one, so I bought one. So that was 4 years ago, and what, 13 years ago, I was still on nights at Tesco's doing self-service tills. We had a massive influx of Chinese students coming into Sheffield to university, and this book was on the charity book stand we had. So I bobbed 10 bob in, came away with it. Did I learn anything out of it? No. Have I still got it? No. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. I do not know what I was thinking. Their English were damn sight better than my Chinese. The one thing though, self-service checkouts don't like £50 notes, and the number of £50 notes I have to change because the Chinese people or the kids got sent over with shit tons of money, and every so often get another shit ton of money from the parents, and it all seemed to be in 50s. There was when I worked in Sheffield Tesco, we had a lot of student accommodation around us, sort of like high-rise type things, and one of the guys who worked security there used to come into the shop as well. He says, "You won't believe it, Simon." He says, the amount of stuff that gets left behind. They come over to study and they buy all these massive TVs and Smeg fridge freezers and, you know, stuff that you and me can only wish for. And then once they're done, bugger off home and leave it. Because they're absolutely minted. So, yeah. So that was 5th of 13 years ago. And that's it for this day in history. What else to tell you then? I have no idea what this is. Vicky, when we got home from Calgary yesterday, Vicky, we called in at Morrison's for her to get some stuff. And when we come into house, she come walking down with this. Now, I have no idea what it is. I'm starting to have a bit of an inkling. You've got to remember that where she works, they make bins and street furniture, one thing and another. And the only thing I can think is it unclips on both sides. And then this handle, once it's unclipped, lifts up. But it don't lift up, it goes. I thought at first it might be something for disabled people that goes on the bins so that they can, if they haven't got ability to pedal it, they can lift it up. But it's top bit that moves, not bottom bit. And if you turn it upside down so it would be bottom bit that lifts up, it don't, the handle would bump into the bin. It's not aesthetically pleasing on the bottom as it is on the top. She made some joke about it being a toilet seat, which, again, I don't mean to buy into that. I've no idea. I've no idea. Do you know what it is? I don't. I'm hoping that she'll tell me later. But yeah, that's pretty much your lot for today. It's pickling it down outside, on and off. Once both a bit subdued for some reason this morning. They've been out and had a walk, I think. I'm sure Vicky took them out. But yeah, we come home, we watched Ted Lasso, and that was it. Nothing really much to tell you of any interest. So I'm going to call that it for today, I think. Nice and short and sweet. What we on? 7 minutes or so. Call it probably 8-bit time I've done. Yeah, we'll have a short one today then. TTFM. I knew I'd forgot one thing. I went up to bed last night about 9:30ish because my feet and my hands were playing me up, and I said to Vicky, I'm going to go and lay in bed and read my book. And so I went up and laid on bed, and for over half an hour, maybe 3/4 of an hour, I had company. I tell you, she don't get photographed that often, this little girl. And she's evil, you can see it in her eyes. But for the best part 3/4 of an hour, our penny weighed with me. I mean, she's beautiful in her own way. Well, she's nasty, but she just laid there letting me fuss her and tickle her tummy and whatnot last night, which was nice. It really was. So yeah, that's your lot for today. TTFN. Catch you later. Morning, folks. It is Thursday, the 20th of August 2026. First of all, my apologies. Those of you of a higher intelligence than I would have noticed that, yes, done it again.